Alright, this is solving system of linear equations by substitution. This is problem number 3 from the homework. And pretty easy problem too. Remember that our goal is to end with a coordinate with the value of x and the value of y. And a solution to this will be the coordinate that makes both equations true. And one more time, I'm going to use substitution for that. So the first thing that I notice is that my first equation has already y isolated. So I'm going to use this for my advantage, and I'm going to say that y is negative 3x plus 5. And I'm going to use this value, 3x plus 5, and I'm going to substitute that into my second equation, which will end up with something like this: 5x minus 4 times negative 3x plus 5 equals to negative 3. So what I did here, I substitute the value of y by negative 3x plus 5. So that leaves me with 5x minus 4 times negative 3x plus 5 equals to negative 3. So the next thing that I want to do is find the value of x. As you can see, my equation is now in terms of x. So I'm going to distribute that negative 4, so it's 5x plus 12x minus 20 equals to negative 3. What I can do now is I can combine like terms. 5 plus 12 is 17x minus 20 is equal to negative 3. And now I can add 20 to both sides. That leaves me with 17x is equal to 17. Divide by 17 on both sides. So x is equal to 1. Now that I have the value of x, I can find the value of y. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute the value of x into one of my original equations. And as you remember, in the class I asked you to look at both equations and see which one is the easiest one, where you can substitute the value of x to find the value of y. In this case is the first equation as well. So I'm left with y equals to negative 3 times 1, that's the value of x that I found, plus 5. So y is equal to negative 3 plus 5. That leaves me with y is equal to positive 2. So what I want to do right now, 1 comma 2 is the value that I have for x and y. So I want to make sure that my answer is correct. So I'm going to substitute both values into both equations and see if my x and my y make both equations true. That leaves me with, my first equation will look like this. 2 equals negative 3 times 1 plus 5. Well, 2 is equal to negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 plus 5 is 2. So 2 is equal to 2. It works for the first equation. And now I'm going to do the same thing for the second equation. So it's 5 times 2 minus 4 times 2 equals to negative 3. 5 times 2 is, oh sorry, this should be a 1. Sorry, one more time. This is a 1, x is 1, and y is 2. So 5 times 1 is 5, negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Is that equal to negative 3? Well, 5 minus 8 is negative 3, so it works. So we say that 1 comma 2 is a solution to the system.